Are you staying true to your values? Hi, welcome to this week's vlog. I'm relationship coach Rick Sodebeer. One of the biggest problems I find in unhealthy relationships is that oftentimes we lose sight of our values. We can be so infatuated by someone that we forget what's truly important to us. The longer we're in the relationship, the farther away from our core values we can drift. This happened to me in my marriage. The changes were subtle over time, and it stemmed from poor communication skills on both sides. You see, the more you lose sight of what's important to you, the more uncomfortable you become. You may not recognize it at first, but some of the changes you make are so subtle. Over time, you start to lose who you are as a person. In a marriage or dating relationship, you each start out with your core values. Over time, you start to make adjustments to your values to make your significant other happy. After all, isn't that what we're supposed to do? A great example that I've shared, or that's been shared with me more than a few times, is going to church. It's important to you, but it's not important to your significant other. When the relationship is new, they're more than willing to go to church with you, just to be with you. However, when you start to get comfortable with each other, they want to start skipping church. It begins with a weekend here and a weekend there. Before you know it, you're not going to church anymore at all because there's always something else to do. You start to make these tiny changes to keep your relationship peaceful. Eventually, you find yourself at a crossroad. You start to recognize that you're not happy because you're not living to your core values anymore. It's so easy to slip away from your values. You give a little here, or give a little there, and pretty soon you're feeling guilty because you're violating your principles and values. In my case, it eventually became much easier just to make changes to keep peace at home. Yet all the while I was slowly building up resentment to the changes that I was making. In most cases, these relationships end because one or more of you are miserable. After the relationship ends, it will take some time for you to find yourself again. You've made so many small changes over time to accommodate others' needs, opinions, or desires that you're no longer the same person you were at the beginning of the relationship. Stay focused on your core values. When you enter a relationship, make sure your significant other shares your values. And don't just take their word for it. Watch what they do. As my dad used to say, actions always speak louder than words. Make sure they're walking their talk. If they aren't, it's easier to walk away from a poor relationship before you're married than it is afterward. I hope this was helpful today. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to see more, please go to ricksodebeer.com to find all my blogs and other videos. While you're there, you can find upcoming events, plus check out my new exclusive membership group, Relationship Insider. Also, connect with me on Facebook at Rick Sodebeer Coach. While you're there, please like my page and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching today. Have a great and blessed day.